Fun day in the Valley. Proud of our team. Always a special day with military appreciation and all that, and then senior day, and especially when you get a chance to play. I think we got every senior in there, I believe. It's always fun to be able to finish your season, at home, being able to play everyone. That was a blessing that it worked out that way. And just happy for our fans, to be able to finish up the season, a couple wins in a row. We've had 1-3 in a row. We're playing our best football, down the stretch here, which is good to see, and it's fun to watch and fun to see the growth. I appreciate our fans. This is This is my 23rd home season coming to an end today. So 23 years of battling out there in the Valley in a lot of games, and I'm just grateful for all of it. The big wins, the painful moments, I'm grateful for all of it, because it really is just a special place to do something that you love to do. Play, coach, whatever it is. And I never forget my first game here in '03 against Georgia, walking from the McFadden building over here. I had no idea what to expect, and man, it just never gets old, and I'm just thankful. And again, it goes fast. Hard for me to kind of wrap my mind around that. So again, Valley will be closed for a while, and we'll get back out there sometime this spring and all that. But I just appreciate our fans, because they've shown up all year for us and given us an amazing environment. And then I'm thankful for our seniors. These guys, the purpose of our program, graduation, equipping yourself as a man, having a great experience and winning a championship, they've done all that. They've done it all. And then our goals that we have, they've achieved every goal on our board at some point or another. They didn't do them all at one time, because if they do that, we win the national championship. But they've hit every goal at one point. So I'm just proud of them. But most of all, the thing I'm most proud of this senior group is how they've led this year. Because they've done a lot of stuff in their careers, but how they've led this year, I always say, it's easy to be all in when everything's great. But who are you when it don't go great? Who are you when you think you're doing everything right and you're not getting the results? Who are you then? And, man, these guys have been amazing. They've been resilient. They have stayed together. In fact, they've gotten stronger, and they've really, truly fought for each other and fought for this place. And I'm just thankful for them. They've been an amazing example. They've been an inspiration to me, and they've been an inspiration to their teammates. And I'm forever grateful for how they've led this year. And then Joey Batson, his 29 years being our strength coach, and his last home game was a special moment to be able to honor him. But a lot of good things in the game. Again, got to play a ton of guys. I don't know what the actual number was. I think we played most everybody. There couldn't have been many. So we'll get the actual number. But balanced day, 200, and again, got to play a lot of guys. Cade, I think he's the 6th quarterback to have 25 wins, and 9 of 15, 2 touchdowns. CV, 9 of 15, a touchdown. He also averaged 5.3 a carry. It was 17 different receivers, I think 6 different tight ends maybe. A couple tight ends with touchdowns. Was great. Antonio Williams, how about that guy? A couple touchdowns on senior day. I think he was close to 100 all-purpose, had big punt return. Todd Mike Williams for career touchdowns, 4th all-time. And then, Gid and Easy E, they had big averages per carry. Gid was 7.4, Easy E was 5.7. Tyler Brown had a big touchdown run on the reverse. Good to see that. So a lot of good things. And then to be able to, we had a pretty good plan going in on how we wanted to manage the quarterbacks. So to be able for it to work out, the way we wanted it to work out, and really get Denson some significant time was awesome, and I just thought he was, that's what he does in practice. That's what we've seen. He showed up really raw, but he's developing, and he's had a great spring and summer. And again, there's been a lot of growth you don't see, but it's going to pay dividends. I'm really proud of him, and I mean, 17.7 yards per carry. I think they told me that's the most since 1947 by a quarterback. And 6 carries, 106 yards, and our first quarterback to have over 100-yard rushing since Trevor in 2019. And he was 4 for 4 and had a nice touchdown pass on an RPO there to Logan Brooking. So, man, that was awesome. And so again, got a chance to get everybody some playing time, and but really excited for him as a guy that he and Logan, 2 red shirts, that were able to get out there and play a little bit. I think that might have been Logan's second game as well to play. So good things there. And then had a good punt return. Got Juju in there. Juju, his first college play, I think was a 10-yard return. He's going to be a fun player. He's a guy we kind of got our arms around a little bit, and we're kind of getting him where we need to go. But I think he's going to turn out and be an exciting player. Jack Smith, 48 and a half. Hooser had 11 in a row, and then we had a miss there at the end. So a lot of good things. And defensively, I think they only popped one good run. That was on the option. 66 yards rushing, 5 of 20 on 3rd and 4th down, a couple sacks, won the margin, 2 turnovers was big for us. And I thought Sammy Brown was just awesome. I mean, he is just blossoming into what we all felt like he could become throughout his career. Had a really good freshman year, and he's just kind of built on that this year, and more to come. So really proud of him. And again, defensively, especially in that first half, I just thought we did an awesome job. And then we got to play a lot of guys, and sometimes it can be frustrating on defense because, it's points. You don't just get to punt. It's yards, it's points and all that, but we just need to play some of those guys. And some of them got exposed a little bit, but that's how they get better. They got to go play, give us a chance to coach them and teach them and hold them accountable to what we're trying to do from a standard standpoint. So a lot of great things in the game, and just again proud of their efforts. So now we'll look forward to a great week of prep. Enjoy this one tonight, and we got a big one next week. But we're bowl eligible. It's a big deal. Tim Beret told me that he said 130 years there's been 30 teams at Clemson start 1-3, and I think we're only the 4th team to rally back and get to the postseason. So it's not what we were shooting for coming into the season, but you got to respond to where you are, and so to see them to respond that way and do something like that is awesome, and we just got to see if we can keep building momentum.
Coach, you had to see Lawson go down with Palmetto Bowl coming up. Anything on him?
No, I mean, I think it's just a sprained ankle, so we'll just have to see, where he is day to day. The big one is Olsen, so he's going to be out. He's going to have surgery. I think they said he has a patella tendon. I believe that was what you got to get the MRI, but they felt pretty confident that's what it was. So not an ACL or that, but it's still, you got to go in there and fix it. Hate that. But he'll be it's the same thing that Kobe had to have. I think Kobe had the same thing last year, McLeod, and he's doing great. He's great. And Olsen will bounce back too, but just hate that's a loss for us there. So again, it's Josh Sapp and Benny got to step up, and Logan and Chef, those guys have to step up for us and get it done. I mean, we've won 3 in a row. We're creating some momentum. It's fun. Celebration leads to replication, right? I mean, it's like, it's fun to celebrate, and good to see them be able to replicate that a couple weeks in a row here. So they've got some momentum. We're playing our best football right now, and so it's been fun to watch them grow. It's been fun to watch them battle. We've had all kind of different challenges along the way, and another offensive line in there today. A lot of guys have been out, losing Braden last week. Now we're losing Olsen, lost Amari. I mean, that's football. But they just keep going. We'll see where Jaheim is. Hopefully he'll be back this week, but we'll see where he gets throughout the week. But I'm proud of them. I mean, it's been great. I mean, that's all you can do is, they've had some heartbreak losses, down to the last play, and but how do you respond? That's all you can do, and they've responded in a courageous way. And they've stayed together. They've blocked out all the noise, and they've just kept working. I mean, Cade's all in all the time. I mean, he just doesn't flinch. I mean, he's a leader, takes ownership. He sets a great example in everything he does. This kid, he's in the building all the time. He's in the rehab, prehab area all the time. I mean, he's played through a lot of pain. He's gritty. He's tough. His example is, you can't quantify it, what he's shown these young guys, and how he prepares, how he practices. Is the same guy every day. He's not a guy that's up and down from an energy standpoint. He is on all the time. When we step on the practice field, you get the best of Cade Klugman every single day. And you can't ask for a better example than that for all these other young guys. I'm really proud of it.
It's a pretty star-studded senior class. What are you going to remember most about this group, and what makes this class special in particular?
Yeah, I mean, what I remember most, what I said earlier, I mean, again, they've all achieved the purpose. They're graduates. They've equipped themselves as men. They've all had a great experience. We got 6-year guys, 5-year guys, 4-year guys. I mean, they've all stayed here because they've had a great experience, and then they've all won a championship. So that's the purpose of this program. They've achieved it. They've hit every goal. I mean, they have. So that's all great, but again, what I'm most proud about them is how they led this year. With high expectations, disappointment, a lot of negativity and noise around our program, they never let that stuff in our building. They never let it on the practice field. They never let it in the meeting rooms, and that's what I'm most proud of. They're a special group. As I said last week, if Larry will assign an intern to do a case study and just track these guys for 20 years, you the intern? All right, report back in 20 years. I don't know where I'll be, but I'd like an update. This group of people, they're going to dominate in life. I know it. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. They're going to dominate in life because I've seen their engine. I've seen their heart. I know how they're built. And man, they are equipped for whatever. They're going to be great husbands. They're going to be great fathers. It's a special group. So, may not be a sexy task to take on, but if somebody tracks that group and reports back and does a little study on it, Swinney said 20 years ago to follow these guys. I mean, this is going to be some dudes now. This is going to be some game changers, difference makers in society, and I can't wait to watch them. Speaking of difference makers, in the locker room, we had Gary Peters and Chase Bryce in there dancing with us in the locker room. So that was awesome. I think he's like maybe the highest paid DB in Canada. He's been playing since 2013. He's still playing. He and Chase, I think, came in, just finished their seasons and came in for the game. And fun to see those guys in the locker room as well. It's the state championship. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 12-0 or 11-0 or 0-11. This game it means a lot to a lot of people. It's a forever game. There might be some games along the way you'll say, well, what happened in that game? And somebody will be like, yeah, I don't really remember. But you remember this one. All right, everybody lives with this one. This is one of those games. I mean, you don't have to say a whole lot this week. Everybody knows, what's at stake, and both teams want the same thing, and you got to play well. You don't really have to do anything different. The same things win a rivalry game that win any game. It's turnover margin, it's big plays, it's being a disciplined team, it's having good special teams play, it's winning in the trenches, it's finishing in the red zone, it's playing with amazing uncommon effort. I mean, it's the same things, but it'll be fun. It's always exciting to be a part of this game. 13 Alabama-Auburn games, and this is my 23rd Clemson-South Carolina game. So whatever that is, was that 36? Is my 36th rivalry game, of just like, it means a lot to a lot of people. And I look forward to the challenge this week. We'll have a great week of preparation and go down there and give it all we got.
Antonio pretty much confirmed after the game that he's not going to come back next year. Told us. I mean, has he had that conversation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going. He's graduating. unless you can talk him into coming back. I mean, I guess he's got another year. I think he's got another year, but no, he's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Somebody going to get a great one. He's as good as we've ever had. He's different than some of the guys. He's different than Sammy. He's different than Mike. He's different than Nuke. He's different than T. He's different than Hunter. He's different than, a lot of these great ones we've had, but he's as good as any of them. He's a special player. He is a complete player and going to be a great pro. And I'm really proud of him. I've really enjoyed coaching him, challenging him, teaching him, encouraging him. He'd probably tell you I was really, really hard on him early in his career, really hard. But I also knew what he could be, and that's my job is to push him to become the best version of him. That's what I'm supposed to do. But he has to decide if he's going to accept the challenge and buy in, and boy did he. I mean, he's become an amazing leader. I saw his mom and dad out there today, and just it was great to be able to hug their neck, and they're so proud of him. His grandmother, I see her she comes to about every practice. She lives in Greenville, and she brings her chair and sits at practice all the time, and she's his biggest fan. I'm going to miss her. She comes up and listens to my talk after practice, every practice almost. So I just love his family, but that kid he's special player, special. That catch he made, kind of wrong shoulder, being able to keep his balance, his control, awareness of where the pylon and goal line was. That's a big time play. That was not an easy play. He makes it look easy, and that's what those great ones do. So he won't wait long to hear his name called. He'll be one of them early guys that'll get his name called and go do great things. He'll have a great career.